Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is how I made around $900 today in class, day trading the SP 500. So this was the trade that I won, but I want to go over the AM session. So this was in the PM. Took this trade at 2:30 or around 2:40 p.m. Um, but in the AM session, I took two trades, two break-even trades. I want to go over those trades. Um, trade. So, anyways, coming into the day on NQ, I did have this marked out because this was my main draw on liquidity. Wasn't really expecting a flip because we were just bearish printing. We were printing bearish before market open, but we flipped and we almost got to previous day's high, but we just completely flipped again. And the reason for that was because Trump he announced something about taxes. But yeah, I mean that was pretty crazy right there. But luckily no trades didn't get stopped out on a long or anything, but the first trade that I took was simply based off these. So we had these relative equal highs that we were drawing towards. It was a pretty simple trade, can't lie. Pretty simple. Wait, I think am I looking at the wrong thing right here? Gotta be. Hold on. No, wait, never mind. Oh, I see. So never mind. This was my draw on liquidity, the equal highs. Okay. These equal highs, previous day's high, that was my main draw on liquidity, and then basically we started displacing towards it. Net like the normal AM session, like 9:30 to 11, was just fucking cooked. Like this was peak AM session right here. So literal barcode. I did not trade during that. I mean, there's literally nothing to take right there. But like later on, or like 11:30, 11:15, is when price started to clean up, and that's when I was able to find a trade. And again, I wouldn't be on the charts like I wouldn't be on the charts like the amount of time that I am now in the summer because I have school. I've explained this before, but I have school and I don't really have anything else to do when I'm in class besides learn. But basically, in the summer, I'm not going to be sitting here like that and just fucking trading PM AM. I'm not going to do that. I've gone over that before. But we were displacing towards previous day's high. We retraced to this 3 minute gap, started displacing out of it, enter right there, stops underneath the 3 minute gap right there, targeting previous day's high. And this was a break even trade. The reason it was break even is since I went break even right at these highs. Okay. So I went break even at these highs. It stopped me out of break even. All good. Don't care. Break even trade. That's calm. And then this trade that I took right here was actually a solid ass trade. So again, I had the same idea, right? Same bias was these previous high. We retraced to this 15 minute gap. And then from there, I was like, oh shit, okay, bet. This is starting to look pretty clean. I mean, like we're setting everything up. We retrace to a higher time frame gap, and now we're gonna flip. That's an uptrend. But basically, what I saw was this bearish 5 minute that ended up getting inversed. I entered off the 5 minute inversion. The thing that I want to say is this trade is not just based off this. I didn't enter just off this 5 minute inversion. Because if you go to the 1 minute, what I actually liked and why I was so open to taking this is because we had I think I got a better fill, but we had this, and I like this by the way. We had this change in state, and this to me is very clean. And that was my entry. I entered around right here, stopped underneath the low, targeting previous high. And as you can see, I went break even at these equal highs right here. It got pretty close. I don't know, like 15 points away from take profit, but then hit me at break even again. So two break even from there, whatever. I went to lunch, wasn't on the charts, but then I got back to class. And then I'm like, okay, we'll see if PM has anything to offer because literally have nothing else to do because I'm fucking brain rotting in school. But what I saw was that we came down early in PM session and we literally made equal lows with previous day's low. Or this isn't even previous day's low. This is just a weekly low. Okay, super external draw on liquidity that I loved the sell side. I knew it was going to get taken. At 1:30, we literally made equal lows. From there, I'm like, there's no way we don't come take these lows out. I was very confident in the fact we were going to come take those lows. This is what got tricky here. So this was a trade I took, but before I took this trade, I was looking at to enter if we respected this 1 minute. Okay. And I accidentally entered on NQ. Like I didn't even enter on ES. I accidentally entered like way oversized on NQ. And I had to close it immediately and it lost me like $1,000 because I was way over leveraged. And then from there, I was, you know, pretty freaking aggravated. And that's what caused me, or I'm not going to say that that's what caused me, but then that's what made me more open to taking this. And then this, I don't think this is a bad trade at all. This is actually an A plus setup right here. We retraced the equilibrium of this range. We put in an SMT at these highs because Anki took these highs. And then we get this inversion. Both of these gaps got ran through, waited for a retrace, entered in right here. Stops just above the high, take profit at the equal lows. This is actually an A plus setup. Like this is an A plus setup. But I was more open to taking it because I already lost on accident, which pissed me off. But I took this trade and it was a great trade. I think it was an A plus trade. I'll show you guys this thing. So as you can see, took this right here. Again, not a bad trade. I still like this trade a lot, around 2.6 R, which is really good. And I really, once we had this change in the state right here, I was so confident in the fact that these equal lows were just going to get ran. So after this change in state, I could have added to the position, but again, I didn't need to. I didn't really feel the need to do that. And then I went break even right here, and it just played out very nicely. It really did adjust for a second here. It adjusted pretty hard, but yeah, beautiful trade here. Beautiful continuation. I mean, it's just super simple, bro. Just apply some freaking logic and you're good. Literally apply some logic to the market and apply what you know and you're really fine. Like if we're literally getting so close to equal lows that are, strong, and then we put in an SMT and retrace to equilibrium and inverse change in state, like just like fucking piling it all together and like, it's obvious where the market wants to go. So I'm going to take that. But yeah, good day. Up on the day, up around $900 as you saw. And yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the day, besides the fact that I accidentally entered here on NQ and lost a lot of money that wasn't necessary at all. So 2 break even, 1 win. That was the day. A little bit on the more trade type of day. Like I took 3 trades. All 3 trades are great in my opinion. So I did well today. And honestly, bro, this funded account, this eval, it's at 2,300 and it needs 3,000 to pass. And I honestly think that I'm not even gonna get this account, even if I pass it. The reason is because it's annoying, but I put in like the wrong credit card information because it's like not under my name or whatever, and they're probably gonna deactivate my account or something, and something stupid, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to email the compliance or whatever, but like it's gonna be some stupid ass shit like it's always been, and it's just so freaking aggravating. This happened to me last week where I literally almost passed 3 of these alpha accounts, and then banned me from the platform because the identity did not get verified. So stupid, bro. Like, oh my gosh, so stupid. But what actually matters is, how I'm trading and how I'm, if I'm improving and if I'm getting better psychologically, because like the money will come eventually. And I would say that if there were no school and no technical issues with the verification, I would have already been making a lot of money by now. But I can't really put excuses there. It's just the reality is I have school and the KYC got denied, and we're gonna have to push through if we do get denied on this. And I think they're probably gonna ban me if they deny me or something. I don't know. But then I'm just gonna go back to Top Step and I'm going to get max allocation with Top Step on and make sure that all the identity shit is correct. But like, it's just really annoying. But I don't really care because I know I can trade well. So really just building confidence right now. But if we do get to pass this account and we do get to keep it, like if they don't ban me, then that would be nice. I mean, I don't really care. I'll just get a payout and then get max allocation and start making 5 figures, 6 figures a month. So that's the plan, and that's what's been the plan, man. I mean, that's everyone's plan. So I appreciate everyone who's watching and everyone who's been supporting me, bro. So YouTube has been doing really well for me. My like a trader cap, I think it was a week ago, had like 500 or 600 views. The live I did on last weekend got like 1,000 views. I mean, I'm up a lot of subscribers, like 150. And I don't know, it's been up, bro. I know 150 isn't a lot, but I'm really grateful. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who's watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. By the way, please join my Discord. It's completely free, obviously. I'll link it in the description of this video, but we are slowly but surely building a great community full of traders. And, after the day, we'd like to send the trades that we took, and I can review it. We can go over what you did right and what we did wrong, whatever, but it's just good to have a community. So I'll put that in the description, but I appreciate everyone who's watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.